Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Oh, wait, I have my hat on backwards. What? Oh, you guys never seen that before. James here, your host over on the Dragon Vlogger channel. Now, we got a stream lined up for you today. We're going to be showing you guys a deal stream today. We have a bunch of products that are on deals today, and today, of course. A lot of these deals, some of them might be up to about 50% off, some might be lower, some might be higher. I don't know. I haven't checked all the way fully, but you guys will see as I go. Now we're going to start off with, of course, this beautiful thermal printer that's going to work for like tattoo stenciling, which is kind of cool. This is from Munbin, and I actually had graceful enough to actually mess with this one personally, which is actually really kind of cool. This thing's a phenomenal little printer that's going to do well for you guys. Printer. Now this is actually really cool. Now I actually don't need that sound, but I realized that I left my microphone on, and of course there are the speakers on, and we're going to come with this. Now, this is, of course, a 3D or a thermal printer for tattoo stencils, which is great. Now, this is called the ITPO5. It's a wireless thermal tattoo printer. It does come with 20 transfer papers, but you guys can get more than that if you want. Now, you guys can do it wireless, or you can pair it up with the cable and connect it up. That's up to you if you want to do that on hand. Now, the cool part is it's going to print the tattoo in approximately about 5 seconds. So 5 seconds per sheet is what you're going to take to actually print this out, which is great. Now you have multiple points of connection, from Bluetooth connection to wired connection. Bluetooth is going to be like your Android, your iOS, or your iPads, or your tablets, or even your PCs. Wired connection is going to be meant for like your Windows PCs and your Mac PCs. Now the app they have constantly updating, which is kind of great. And you guys can get it for all of those accessories except for like the PC with this. Now the size of paper is going to be like 11.5 by 8.5 usually. So you know your 11 by 8.5 is a great size paper that's going to do decently sized tattoo prints for you. And here's the paper I'm showing you guys, which is also great. Now that means it's actually quite lighter than most of them, because most standard printers out there, you know, are large desktop style. This one's just portable. It's a little on the go styling. You guys can cut it up, mess it around, set it up, and then you have your stencil. You guys can even cut the stencil down if you guys don't want to use a full square sheet. Do make sure when you do it, you line up the paper, unlike me, because, you know, I just set it in there, started going, realized, oh, hey, I forgot to pair the printer up, got to repair the printer, and then it'll start printing. You know, that's what happens when you're kind of doing these types of things. But inside the app, you have a bunch of preset like designs already that you guys can pre-print out if you guys are just starting to get into this. Cool part would be maybe you guys are doing like a kid's birthday party, and you guys can make these little temporary tattoos, and then just stick them onto the kids, and they can run around with the temporary tattoo, which is great for that. But you guys, there's so much more than that. Yes, it's a tattoo printer, but if you have regular thermal paper, it's a thermal printer. So you guys can print regular stuff as well. $62.49. It's like a 38% savings on this device, which is actually decently well. See right there, that's where I dropped it because I didn't have it set in properly. Maybe and me didn't pay attention, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should align this in more correctly, you know, than trying to be a TV star or something like that, right? So once it started going in there, you guys are going to see it's going to start printing. I had it slightly disaligned, so you're going to see it kind of snag on the corner, which you guys will see over there crinkling. My fault. Don't be me. You know, set it down. You don't have to stare at the camera like I was to do all of this. But once it comes out, I mean, yes, you guys are going to see the little wrinkle in the paper, but that's not a big deal. And you get see how quick it is. But there is, of course, your thermal print. The print isn't hurt, so we're not worried. You guys peel away the backing, and then you guys have, of course, the layering you can stick to your client. Now, you will need, of course, to have, you know, like whatever you guys are using to stick the stencil to them. So you'll need your own, like, lotion, or, you know, some people use deodorant. You'll need that to, of course, set that on the skin. But once you're set up there, it's very simplified, easily accessible, quite quick, and it's user friendly. That's actually kind of cool. Cuts down your time, so you don't have to fight around with, you know, certain like software and stuff. So kind of cool that it does that. Now we have the Tozo Hybrid Active Noise Canceling Earbuds. These are going to be the Crystal Pods. Probably going to be me, so, another video I know.
Hey
Actually, not me.
everyone,
It's mine. Maya did this one. I'll let you guys listen to this one.
ANC wireless earbuds. Included in the box will be your USB-C charging cable, the ear cushions to better fit your ears, and of course the earbuds themselves. I will say right off the bat, I really love the case. I think it has a really sleek and elegant design, and the earbuds themselves look pretty cool too. Before you connect to the earbuds, it is recommended that you charge them first. From there, you'll be able to take one of the earbuds, place them in your ear, and connect to the Bluetooth pairing mode. These earbuds offer approximately 8 hours of playback time with the active noise cancellation turned off, and with the active noise cancellation turned on, you'll get about 6 hours of playback. The charging case itself gives you about 24 hours of battery life too. This is a test to see what I sound like with the earbuds in, and I will say they do feel pretty comfortable. I have the noise cancellation on right now, and I will say they're working pretty well. I have my floor fan, my TV, and my cat running around in the background, and it's doing a pretty good job of blocking out the ambient noise. If you want to take it a step further, Tozo does offer an app that allows you to customize the equalizer. From there, you'll be able to set the earbuds to better meet your preferences. And I will say the app itself is.
So with that, guys, you got to simplify little earbuds. It's going to only cost you $20. At $20, it's a no-brainer. If your kids need earbuds, you don't have to worry about them losing it, because at $20, it's not going to break your bank account, which is kind of cool. Now, we're going to show you guys an option for those of you that still don't have smart TVs. Now, yes, I have a smart TV back behind me. That's actually the Amazon Omni TV. We're going to show you guys the Amazon Fire Cube. The Fire Cube's kind of cool in the way it works.
Here, take a look at
access. Now, it's literally like the Fire Stick, but faster, more agile, can do a lot more. We're going to jump forward, show you guys what the Fire Cube looks like. It's literally a cube. Now, this has RJ45 connection, but it is also wireless connectability as well. It has 2 USB-A ports, of course, 2 HDMI connections. That means you guys can connect to the TV, and you guys can connect the console into it. You have a couple 3.5 jacks, and of course, another USB-A port as well. Now, on this, you have, of course, menu scrolls and everything else, but you also have a remote control. The remote control just is your standard Amazon Fire TV or Fire Stick control. Just going to say it as that. You have, of course, multiple function buttons on it, but this does take a power brick. The power brick's what's going to power it up to the wall. It does come with an HDMI cable, so you don't have to worry about it, but there's your standard Fire Stick that will work with your device. Now, once you connect it up, guys, this is going to do 4K resolution for most of your objects that you're watching, unless it's not 4K object. Now, Wi-Fi 6E means you have that nice, strong bandage of data coming through, which is great. Full app access, you're going to have access to over 1.5 million movies without a problem. And all of the apps to support all of those movies as well. That means it's actually 2 times faster and stronger than the Amazon Stick, which is great, because sometimes the sticks can still kind of drop and drag and lag in certain areas, which, it's just one of those things I kind of bounce past. Has Dolby Vision, of course, Dolby Audio plus HDR, HDR10, HDR10 plus, Dolby Atmos audio built in. It has 16 gigabytes of core storage and 2 gigabytes of data or memory, which is your DDR. Now, Wi-Fi 6E plus Ethernet port also supports Amazon Luna, Xbox Game Pass. It's also going to do live picture-in-picture, which is kind of cool. Hands-free with Alexa Connect. It's going to allow you to connect to other devices inside this as well. It does come with 2 AA batteries for the control, so you don't have to worry about that. You have access to this. Now, what I can tell you is actually quite small. The GPU will run at 800 megahertz. The processor will run at 2.2 gigahertz by 2. So you have 4 2.2 by 4 2.2 gigahertz CPU cores, which is great. Now, HDMI input, 7.1 surround sound, connectability, Full 4K at 60 frames per second if you really want to. Bluetooth 5.0. Guys, this is a phenomenal little product that's going to do well for those of you that need a device of this style. $109 though, it does cost a little bit. I mean, normal price is like 140. You're still saving a little bit, but it does cost you a little. Now, maybe you guys need a little label printer like this Nelco. Now, the Nelco is kind of cool. I believe Sheila did this for us.
The Nelco label maker machine, it comes with a roll of stickers, P21 portable Bluetooth label printer. Comes with the cutter, has a nice handle, rubbery, and you push that button to the lid, the tape comes out, and you see they're all separated, and when you put it in, it rolls over and out. So here I'm putting it in and close the lid right at the separation. So here's the cutter. You slide that forward. And here you see there's a USB-C charger. So the app is really, really easy to use. And see, you can get right in and make a label, and you just change what they have there. There's different text, all different styles of writing. So you just type that in. You can also resize it.
There you guys can see she's typing out the logo that she wants, or the message that she wants on the actual decal. She's going to print it out, and it's going to be a little sticky paper that prints out, of course. It doesn't take no ink because it's a thermal style printer, so you don't have to worry about ink with this one. And that's how the label printers work. And then, of course, you have a cutter. You'll slide up. It cuts it off. You'll peel it and stick it to whatever you want. Now, you guys can do barcodes, QR codes, scan codes. You guys can do, of course, smiley faces, logos. It can make small little stickers. You guys can let your kids have fun and label all their animals if they really wanted to, but just watch out for your pet dog because he may not be so happy that his tail says tail. Just going there. Now you guys can see she's actually throwing a print on top of a print. You guys could start a new one. She's just trying to show you guys don't have to. She's going to move the Dragon Blogger side downwards and out of it, so it's out of course, the actual piece or screen where it's printed. And then, of course, right there is what's going to be printed. You guys can start a new print. She's just trying to do it the fastest and easiest way without having to, of course, start the video over. Now, once you click, of course, you now have a QR or a scan barcode for maybe objects you're stacking in your house or anything else. Cool idea, great little option, and at $19.98, it's a decently well done piece. Now, we also have ESR. Now, ESR does some phenomenally cool stuff. I've been doing a lot of their products. Right now, we're going to be showing you guys the ESR
James, we're taking a look at this magnetic case for your iPad Pro. This is going to be for your 12.9-inch style device. Now, this is going to be for your 6th or 5th gen. It is a magnetic case and will fit most of those designs. This is, of course, your case. Nice protective case. Now, it's a multi-layer design. It does, of course, have this nice little slip so you guys can put a little pin in the pocket if you guys want to carry a pin with you. It has the opening for your, of course, your camera lens and a nice lift bezel. Now, like I said, it is magnetic, but it also has this cool little flip back here to use it as a kickstand. And that's kind of cool. Now, the better part is it does open up, guys. So you do have the open front, and then you have the insert where you'll set your iPad. Now, the even better part about this is, like I said, it's magnetic, so it comes off, so you can actually magnetically put this on there and then magnetically stick it to here, and you can actually have it set up. Cool little piece, great little option to keep your iPad protected from ESR. If you guys need right here, the iPad Pro 12.9-inch.
So right there, great little case, guys. If you need for your Air 13s from Apple, which is beautifully well done. Now, this is for the M3, M2. It's a removable case. Definitely works well. Has a nice little stand. It's going to protect your objects as you need to use it. Now, we're going to be talking about shocks. And if you guys have never used shocks, shocks is actually a cool little piece. So you're going to have shocks, and shocks is going to allow you to hear everything around you while still being able to hear your music, your phone call, maybe an audiobook, maybe of course you're watching a movie or whatever. You guys can still, of course, do your functionings around the house and have movement while still hearing everybody trying to talk to you while you're cooking and listening to your audiobook or learning how to cook. Or you're just trying to hide that you don't know how to cook and they're giving you the ingredients and somebody's talking to you. This will allow for all of that because it still allows for the sound to come through. Now, the Open Fit Air is actually a really cool little design. I believe this is a Justin video for
We're talking about the Shox Open Fit Air.
Now, we don't need him talking. I can do this because I've actually messed with this product. Now, the Shox Open Fit Air is a really cool earbud style that still allows for the open air and ear around. Now, 17% off, comes in 3 colorways, right? Hooked on comfort. It's hooked in, of course, flexible NIT memory alloy. Then, of course, in a teardrop shape that's going to allow you to hook around your ears while not feeling discomfort. It's going to give you about 25% angle, so angles it slightly a little more so it doesn't push on certain areas that's going to annoy you on your earring. Now, stability, it's actually quite stable and easily set up with this. It's going to have an 18 by 11 mm composite dynamic driver inside that's going to help produce the bass and, of course, sound quality on this. And, of course, the chipping built into it actually as well. Smart mic control with this, so it has dual microphones, Bluetooth 5.3, 5.2 on this one actually. IP54 water resistant, not waterproof. About 28 hours of playtime at about 60% volume. If you go over that 60% volume, it's going to drop down there with this. Works with their app, and the app's going to allow you to customize the EQ, the adjustability, the connectability, and all of it. Comes with the charging cable, comes with, of course, a carrying bag. Comes with the charging box or, pre-box. That box will actually allow you to charge the device and keep your battery going. It's the comfortability in allowing you guys to still hear everything that goes on as you're doing this. So if, let's say you guys are out jogging and you want to hear cars coming. This will do that for you. And that's the cool option with that. But if you guys are into maybe like swimming activities, well, Shox has got you guys covered with, of course, this one. This is the Shox Open Swim Pro.
Today we're taking a look
this
at
is, of course, a product I technically did. Now, with that being said, this is a cool one. Fully waterproof. Now, IP68 waterproof, water resistant, so you don't have to worry about it. You can swim with this device. Now, it's got a 32 gigabyte built-in memory, so you guys don't have to worry about it. It's an MP3 player built in. But it also has Bluetooth connectability, so you guys can play it on your phone as well. Now, for 10 minutes of charging, you get about 3 hours of listening, 9 hours of music and calls built on a full charge on this device. So that's where you're going to range with this one. But kind of cool. Bluetooth 5.4 on this one, which is going to give you guys a longer reach, which is going to be good for those of you that are swimming in, of course, the pool, and you still want to stay Bluetooth connected. You guys can do that. But let's say you guys are at true swimmers. You guys can set up a file that's going to play one song after another song while you're doing a marathon swim or something. And that's kind of cool because the MP3 will allow for that, so you don't have to worry about your phone as well. You can switch through Bluetooth or MP3 mode in the Shox app. It's also going to allow you to change your EQ through, of course, the multiple presets of app connections. Again, like I said, 9 hours of playtime, but it's got 2 noise-canceling microphones. So you guys can actually still hear and talk and use it as a phone call device, unlike the other variation of this one. The other variation does not have microphones. It also does not have Bluetooth connectability. It is literally just an MP3 player for your ears, which is kind of cool. Couple colors, red and gray. Of course, I had the gray variation. We're showing you guys the red variation. Beautiful colorway with this. Sound quality is really nice as well. Would work great with like the Zine RG1 polarized swimming glasses, so you guys can actually put your glasses on. Now, earplugs. Yes, earplugs can make this sound a little better if you really wanted to, just by connecting it up. Lots of connectability, waterproof accessibility. You guys can use it for more than just swimming, though. It can be used for jogging, running, working out, whatever you really wanted to. Shox has got you covered with these products. So, kind of cool, great options. If you're looking for something like that, definitely check it out. You can't go wrong. Now we're going to show you guys this really, really different Anchor mouse. This is actually a vertical ergonomical style mouse.
Blogger here to show you the Anchor 2.4 gigahertz wireless vertical ergonomic mouse. Now this thing is absolutely amazing. What it does is it helps alleviate pressure in wrist joints to reduce the risk of cramping, and I really love this for using in my office space. I mean, it fits really seamlessly in the hand. It takes two AAA batteries and it's super easy to use. Like I said, it feels really good in the hand, and it's really easy to go through and click and just have an amazing ergonomic experience when it comes to using your mouse. Now, as you can see down here, that's where you can store the sensor and where you lift the compartment to put in the batteries. But it also features a previous page button, a next button, a DPI switch, a scroll wheel, and a mouse. Now, like I said, that is the little dongle that you're going to use to be using the actual mouse itself. And as I said, it takes two AAA batteries also. It's really easy. Just grab a couple and just put them in and then turn it on, and you're basically good to go. The drivers are plug and play, so it's really easy to just, plug it up, get it in there and go. And like I said, it really does help alleviate pressure in the wrist joints and keeps my hand smooth and able to work all the workday. So if you're looking for a really awesome ergonomic vertical mouse, Anchor has definitely got you covered with this absolutely.
So just a different variation of a mouse. If you guys are looking for that one, definitely check it out. Cool little option for those of you that just don't like the standard mouses. Now we're going to show you guys the GoTrax GXL.
Hey everyone,
scooter.
Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys a.
Now I don't really need the audio because I know the product. Now this is an electric scooter for everybody. You guys, the kids can play this. You can play this. It's going to work well for you. Now it's an 8.5-inch tire with this. It's a solid tire. It's going to give you guys about 9 miles of run time on a battery, about 15 miles max speed on this one. It's a 250 watt motor. It's only about 25 pounds, so it does weigh a little bit though. With this full aluminum frame, so you guys, it should be able to handle a decent amount of weight. The weight limit they say is about 220. I'm going to tell you guys, bigger person can stand on this. Just be kind of cautious with that. It's a 36 volt, 5.2 amp hour battery that they use with this one. That's going to give you that speed. You will have to change the speed and this the dial, so you guys can do that though with this. Now, rear disc brake. So the rear disc brakes, one of them things. Yes, it's a disc brake. For the people with the really large feet, yes, your feet should be able to fit on this without a problem, unless you're like, size 14 and above. Then you're going to have some questions. Now, right here, you can see the setting up. You guys can break all this down so you guys can put it in a car. It folds up as well. It has a speedometer on the actual device. It's also got the cable, and the cable is going to be, of course, your braking. Battery life will also indicate on the screen as well. Also has a headlight. Now, cruise control is where you guys can set the speed, lock it, and then, of course, go and run without it. And you don't have to worry about what you're doing. I believe they give you like a 1-year limited warranty with this one. So, after your standard warranty, you have that 1-year warranty with it. LCD display is kind of cool though. The 250 watt motor is actually really nice, but the motor in this one's built into the tire. So the motor's built in the tire, the battery's in the housing of the body, and that's just the way it's going to kind of work with this one. So kind of cool, great little option. Few variations in the coloring. You guys will see that we're showing you guys a black one in there. The pink one's on the in the carousel, but there are other colors. You're not stuck with, just the one color we're showing you. And that's just the thing. So they have a black or pink variation. We're showing you the pink. Don't stand on the back piece. Now, that's going to be kind of hard for a lot of people that are used to using the back brake pad on these devices. And you can see Nikita right here rolling around, having fun, doing what he should do, and just enjoying that little scoot. Now, we're going to moving on to products I know and I know quite well. We're going to be talking about Jackery Explorers. Now, we're going to start off with the 2000 V2. If I would have looked before show, I would have just grabbed these out and showed you guys these live. The Jackery Explorer 2000 V2 is a very, very powerful power station. That's going to pack 2,042 watt hours of power in a nice little package. Now, V2 just means version 2. Now, I'm just going to sit here and show you guys this as well. This is version 2. It's got 3 AC outlets, and it's going to do, of course, quite a bit of power for you guys. Now, phenomenal little product on hand. You guys can see right here. I'm just going to kind of quickly scoot through this, but 3 AC outlets. Those 3 AC outlets, of course, are going to do 2200 watts of pure sine wave power, can peak at 4400. 2 USB-C ports, a 30-watt port, a 100-watt port, and a USB 18-watt port. Of course, has flashlight, digital screen, app control, a flexible handle that can actually be folded down and put away. It's going to weigh approximately 39 pounds, though. It weighs a little bit. It's 40 pounds, right? Now, here's where the cool part is, guys. 2-hour fast charging for this. You're up and running. You're good to go. 2,042 hours of power. If you want, in the app, you guys can switch over into what's called emergency charge mode in a 1-hour charge rate, and you're up and ready just in case that emergency is arising. Now, cell to body technology, which means the battery is built into the body of the housing of this device, which means it's smaller, lighter, takes less time to build, which means quicker turnaround time, and all of that other cool stuff with this. Intelligent battery management system, but you guys can run, of course, your house refrigerator, your window ACs, your TVs, your camp refrigerators, and so much more. 4,000 charge cycles on the first 100% of battery. After that 4,000 charge cycles or 10 years, you're going to have about 70 to 80% left of charge capacity. It's going to stop and cap out about 70 to 80%. If you want to use solar power charging, guys, get 6 of the 200-watt solar panels connected up to this, and you're charged in under 2 hours without a problem. Same charge rate as, of course, the other devices. This is a phenomenally well done system. If you need a station like this, check it out at 37% off, $949. Crazy price point, amazing deal. Can be used with solar power, can be charged on your wall plug, could probably run, so many products. Your gaming PCs can be run off this, your window ACs. Will not, I'm going to repeat, will not do central AC. Now, if you want to step up and go to a little bit larger, we're going to show you guys the 3000 Pro. Now, the 3000 Pro is a crazy power station. Now, this is, of course, a 64-pound power station. You guys see I have it up on the counter. I lift this thing up quite a bit for all of our shows, but on the counter is where I'm showing you at. 5 AC outlets on this, guys. 3,000 watts of pure sine wave power, can peak at 6,000 for you. 4 of those are standard 3-prong. The other is a NEMA style. You have 2 100-watt USB-C ports, 2 18-watt USB-A ports, a 12-volt 10-amp cigarette lighter port, and all individually powered and switched devices. Works with app control. Now, with this device, it is quite large, so they added 2 large 3-inch wheels so you guys can roll it around. Also has an aluminum telescopic handle in the back of it that's going to allow you to fold in and out so you guys can tip and roll it in most areas that you normally wouldn't be able to roll this. Now, this device is over 3,000 and, of course, 3,024 watt-hours of power. Now, 3,024 watt-hours of power, it's going to take you about 2.5 hours on a wall plug to actually charge this device. Now, you guys are seeing it for $19.99, but there's a $200 clippable coupon on Amazon as well. Take another $200 off, and you're good to go. When fully charged, you should be able to run a 60-watt flat screen TV for about 35 hours. You guys should be able to do 3 hours with 1150-watt window AC. You guys should do a double-door refrigerator for about 5 hours or more if you wanted to. Intelligent battery management system, 9 temperature sensors, 12 forms of protection, and can be used in -4-degree weather on this device. Now, with that, of course, it has real-time monitoring, customized settings, and remote control from app on your phone or tablet. Now, with that being said, though, you can run even much more stuff. From a blender, to toasters, to your oven, to, of course, movie projectors, car refrigerators, LED lighting, your 101 cell phones if you really wanted to. You guys could do that. Or if you want your shop equipment, table saws, chainsaws, drills, planers, sanders. You guys could do even a 5,800-watt welding machine can be run off of this device. It has enough power to do that. Can be used as an EPS, so emergency power supply, which is like, a 20 milliseconds of switch over When it switches over in that mode, it's going to give you guys only about 1440 bypass wattage mode. Now, 1440 is actually decent done. Don't worry about it. You're good to go. If you have 6 of the 200-watt solar panels, 3.5 hours is your charge time on this device. If you had 6 of the 100-watt panels, of course, 7 hours is going to be your charge time. You see the math and where it works. This thing is a really, really beautiful piece. Now, I'm tipping it around and showing you guys. You guys can roll it around without a problem. There's your AC output reset, just in case you need to reset it. Now, on the back is going to be your connecting for your USB-C ports, your resets for the AC inputs. That's it. You're going to see, of course, where the actual handle scrolls down and the wheels that are on the side. There's an orange handle, so you guys can actually do this, connect it, and run it. Now, what you're also going to see is me plug in an air fryer into this device. We're going to connect it on. It's going to power up. Of course, I'm going to tap it. We're going to set it, and we're going to press play. I'm pushing it all the way to 400, and we're going to let it go. Now, it is kicking on. You guys can see the wattage jumping about 1,500 watts. It says about, of course, 14 hours to run. That's actually kind of cool. Great little option for those of you that need something of that sort. What I can tell you is that is not their largest power station. They carry the 5000. Now, the 5000 is a crazy, crazy power station that will run your whole home, your off-the-grid living, or anything of the sort.
Jackery Explorer 5000 plus is 5,040 watt hours of power in a LifeCo full package. Now it does have multiple AC outlets that are going to do 7,200 watts of pure sine wave power, but can peak at 1,440 if need be. Now it is all individually switched, does have a 12 volt 10 amp cigarette lighted plug and multiple USB-Cs and USB-A ports. Now this does work with, of course, the Jackery Explorer app. It does have 2 large orange handles to help carry it around. Now on the side you're going to see an AC expansion support and, of course, 2 AC 120 volt, 240 volt 30 amp plugs, and of course reset switches. On the back you're going to find a telescopic aluminum handle that's going to allow you to tip it and roll it around, and 2 large 3-inch wheels on the front and of course the back. Now with this on the side, you're also going to find on the opposite side more ports and connectability with this as well. You're going to find, of course, the DC output port over here, so you can connect up your high pass voltage or low pass voltage. This is also where you're going to find your battery plug and of course your battery expansion slot as well.
What this is going to do, your wall plug, the AC expansion port, your AC port, 3.5 hours is your charge time. If you're using low power solar array at 1200 watts, 5 hours is your charge time. If you guys want to use the smart transfer switch or the high power voltage array, 4,000 watts, under 2 hours, fully charged, you're up and running. You have over 5,040 watt hours of power.
Now, with all the ports and connectability, this is going to be a great addition to,
where this
of course,
varies
your
and
battery
differs from
backup.
other products is this one will actually do, of course, 0 milliseconds of switchover. So you guys can actually plug in your medical devices. You guys can plug in your CPAP machines. You guys can plug in your data mining systems, and you guys can do that. Now, this will allow you to run your whole home through the smart transfer switch or right off the device itself if you want to without a problem. This by itself is a beast, but it can be paired up with 5 batteries. So when you add 5 batteries, you're going to have, of course, 30 kilowatts of hour power. 30 kilowatts of hour power should allow you to run most of your home appliances for up to about 7 days. Now, most of your essential, let me grab my head and squint really hard so you guys understand what I'm saying. Essential products, right? What is essential? Essential is not your central AC. Essential is not your house dryer. Essential means like, oh, I want to run my refrigerator. I need to have water going, so my well pump. It's flooding in my basement. I need the sump pump running. This would be essentials, all right? Your lighting in certain areas, that's essential. If you want to run your whole home, add up the solar panels, add up the large solar array, allow it to charge every day while you're using it every day. That's a great option. Or allow it to connect up to, of course, your house systems. You guys can pair it with the second 5,000 plus and have 10 batteries. The moment you add 10 batteries, at 60 kilowatts of hour power, you're going to get at least 2 weeks of runtime without a problem. This device should be able to run your central AC for at least 2 to 3 hours by itself. It should be able to run your house dryer for 3 hours by itself. It should be able to do a flat screen TV, that 60-watt flat screen TV, for at least 2 days by itself without solar panels and solar arrays, just on a single charge. It's a crazy, crazy station that can do so much more. So 5,000 plus, guys, $2,999. Great deal, perfect product. Check it out, have fun, enjoy it, and save yourself some money. Now remember, because it's over 3,000 kilowatts of power, you guys can actually sign up for the residential clean energy credit program and get, of course, a tax break with that. So kind of cool. What's up, Rover? How you doing, my man? I was on a roll there, wasn't I? I was just like going to town. Like I said, guys, I know that product by the back of my hand. Now, we also have the Jackery Explorer 500. This is a handheld device. This is an original style. I'll let the video
James,
play.
we're taking a look at the Jackery Explorer 500. Now, this is a beautiful little power station that's perfect for pretty much anything. Taking and go on the go, camping, or anything in between, just all around usage. Now, this is going to give you about 518 watt hours of outdoor power with this. And that's actually kind of cool. Now, you can technically plug in a solar panel to this and charge it off a solar panel. So that's actually really awesome as well. Now, with this, of course, you do get the DC input, and this is where you're going to plug in your wall plug, your cigarette lighter plug, or your solar panel to charge the device. You do have a digital display over here. The digital display will actually show you your watts per hour that you're using. Also show you the charge of the battery as well, and it shows you guys about 78%. Now down here, you do get a couple extra plugs. You got 2 DC style plugs. You also get a cigarette lighter plug. Now each one of these ports does need to be pushed on to turn on. You'll hit it and it'll go green with that. Same with the 3 USB-A ports right here. You just hit those and turn it on, and you have three of those at 5 volts at 2.4 amps, of course. You then have one AC plug. That AC plug, of course, is going to allow you to do 500 watts of pure sine wave power at 110 volts with this. That's actually really, really nice. Now, this will allow you to run a laptop for about 30 hours, flat screen TV for about 7 hours, mini cooler for about 9 hours on hand. Now, if you're charging this, of course, guys, it's going to take you about 7.5 hours to use the Solar Saga 100 solar panel, one single panel, to charge this. About 5.5 hours on the wall outlet, or 5.5 hours on the car outlet with this. Now, this is a drop protected, so they did think about that. If you drop it, it is protected on the bottom. You have nice rubberized feeding. You do also have their cooling technology built into this, so you don't have to worry about that with that. Now, this is good for battery management systems and all of that on hand. Now, you can be able to use your drones and anything else to charge off this, your DSLR cameras, or even lighting. And I'm going to actually grab a light kit here. We're going to plug this in. We're going to turn this on. And we're going to turn on the lights, of course, right on next up. And you guys are going to see these power on. And, of course, I'm going to grab these on hand. And you guys can see it's using, running, and you're perfectly set. This is kind of cool. This is great for like even CPAP machines. If you need a CPAP machine to last you throughout a brownout or a blackout or a power outage. Great little piece. If you were looking the Jackery.
So if you guys need a bunch of very cool products like that, Jackery's got you covered. Jackery's definitely got you covered. Guys, I'm going to play this the NU link cable for the MetaQuest. While this plays, I'm going to step aside for a quick second. I'll be right back.
I'm here showcasing the NU Oculus Quest 2 Link and VR cable. Now, what I really like about this cable is it's an extremely thick braided cable. It comes with its own cord tie, and the J-type adapter that plugs an Oculus Quest headset makes it really not obtrusive and in the way while you game with it. In addition to have a USB-A output port too, it also has a USB-C input port, so it could charge your actual Quest 2 while you're actually playing it and playing VR with it. Although it does charge a bit slower than when you're not using it, it actually will charge while you're playing your VR when it's connected to your PC. So you would plug in the USB-A cable into your PC, then you have a USB-C cable port here, which you can plug into your PC. But it's better if you plug it into a power outlet, because then you get more power, so it charges the Oculus Quest 2 faster while you're actually playing it. But seriously, if you're looking for a link cable that lets you charge your MetaQuest 2 while you're actually playing with it, whether it's Steam VR and you're using the link, this is a really good option and excellent cable. I really like the quality of it.
So cool little linking cable. If you guys have the MetaQuest 2 or 3, check it out. Can't go wrong with that. It's going to allow you to, of course, be linked up to system. Now we're going to talk about this beautiful little fan. This is actually a cool little piece right here. Check it out.
Hey Perks here. Today we'll be talking about the Levoit Standing Fan. The Levoit Standing Fan is an absolute must-have if you're looking for a premium cooling solution for your home. What sets this fan apart is its advanced circular air technology, which uses a tri-cyclone design to provide uniform cooling in just 3 minutes. One of the standout features is its ability to deliver cooling to every corner of the room. With a wind speed of 22 feet per second and a reach of up to 82 feet, it ensures consistent airflow no matter where you are. Whether you're lounging across the room or working in a far-off corner, this fan has you covered. The dynamic 120-degree vertical and 90-degree horizontal oscillation gives you comprehensive room-wide cooling. Despite its power, this fan is whisper quiet. Equipped with a solid DC motor that operates at a mere 20 decibels, it is perfect for use in bedrooms, nurseries, or during quiet daily times. The 9-speed smart sensor technology is another incredible feature, automatically adjusting fan speed based on.
Now with this, guys, you have a fan that can be put anywhere, faced, and of course positioned. Multiple speeds, of course, and adjustable height, which is great. I like the adjustable height because having just a standard short one, it's not always the best option, but comes with a remote control. You guys can position it up to blow the air to the sky and float around and recycle your air, or you guys can just set it and put it wherever you want. Lots of different usages if you guys need right there from Levoit, and of course decently priced.
So here's everything that came.
Now we're going to be showing you guys this beautiful little LED floor lamp. Now this floor lamp is going to allow you to read and of course change the coloring how you want to. Now whatever color you decide to use is what you guys are going to see. Now of course the brightness is anywhere from 300K to 600K. 1 hour timer and steepless adjustment with the remote control. Now that's actually kind of cool that it can actually do that. 300K is going to be like warm white or warm white light. Cool white light is about 4,500K, and daylight, which is what I'm sitting in front of right now, is about 6,500K. Not the best for most situations, but definitely very, very bright. Now 170-degree rotatable head, so you guys can rotate it and position it however you want. Has controls on the actual lamp or the remote control that you have access to. Now they also have an RGB version, so if you guys want an RGB version, they have that as well. It's a few dollars more. I think it's like $39.99, but they do have an RGB variation for those of you that need that RGB. Now it's a cool little option. I like this. Going to be great for you guys. Again, adjust the brightness up and down, preset settings, so it's automatically going to pick like candlelight, daylight, reading time, or whatever you want. Great little lamp, of course, that at a decent price. You can't go wrong with that. Now, we have a RoboVac that I did. This is going to be the OKP K5. Now, the OKP K5 is a beautiful little robot that's going to, of course, vacuum your house, clean your house, while it can also mop. So it's a 2-in-1 system. Now, 2-in-1 is kind of cool for those of you that need a 2-in-1.
Does actually come with a remote control that does everything that you need, from auto run to take it to home to charge, and of course timers and everything else, or manual use. Does have a time on it as well. This kit does come with 4 edging tools, and it does come with 2 spares. Comes with an extra HEPA filter, so if you guys need one of those as well as a cleaning tool. You also get the mopping mechanism. You will actually have to get the wet napkin, towels, or whatever you want to use for this, because it does not come with the older style. You'll just wrap a wet piece on there and connect it up. Now the charging base, of course, is just a simple charging base with a sensor that it detects to come home and charge with 2 metal prongs and a nice long cable. Now, of course, the RoboVac right itself is this beautiful white, and it does have this lid that pops up. And that is where you're going to be greeted with the 550 milliliter dust bin, and of course right there. Now this dust bin, of course, has the HEPA filter on it. It has this little door that pops open so you can actually empty it,
When done, you put the dustbin back in there, of course, and close it up. You also have your power button on there, and of course you have your triangular PSD sensor that's going to detect and sense your edges, and you map out your house. On the bottom, you have these nice large wheels that are going to allow you to spring and roll around where you need, and you have this non-hair detangling style of vacuum system. Now, this vacuum is 3,000 PA strong suction with this, of course, and you have the edging tools that will literally just slide on, pop on, just like this for you with that. Now, these are going to kick up the dirt into the mouth of the vacuum while it sucks it in. Then you have this nice large wheel that's going to allow you to rotate and swivel where you need. The OKP-K5 Pro RoboVac is a beautiful little piece, and of course, if you guys want to use that mopping technique, you set that on there, and that's the way it's going to run, and it'll squeegee as it goes. With this, you guys have a nice little RoboVac that's going to do. So, amazing little RoboVac does work with the app control. The app control is going to allow you, of course, to map out the house and everything. So, not a bad price, $129.99. Just sent that one down the road not too long ago, and the people that have it love it. And that's the cool part. They're enjoying that thing while they should. Now, up next is going to be this cool little military folding camping shovel. Now, this is a cool little thing that, of course, Nikita's showing you guys. It's a nice little sized folding shovel that can be folded up, put away, and taken with you. Maybe you guys are going on a camping trip. Maybe you guys are going on a hiking trip. Maybe you guys are going backpacking or something. Take a shovel with you. You never know when it's going to come in hand or use. Maybe you're an off-roader and you guys want it in the back of your car just in case you're off-roading and you need to dig a little hole. This is kind of cool. Now, it is, of course, beautifully hard steel. Now, it's a hard carbon steel, which means it's actually good. It even has a serrated edge, so if you guys need to cut stuff, you guys can cut stuff with it. Very sharp front tip, carrying bag, of course, as well. It's approximately 18 inches when folded out at its max length, which is not bad for that. Of course, you guys have like the pickaxe, and if you need a pickaxe, you guys just set it up, you'll twist it tight, and you'll hold it up. It can be used as a standard shovel, though, and that's where it's really cool. Pickaxe means you guys can get into dirt that normally you wouldn't be able to get into. Now, 18 inches is not the world's biggest shovel. Let's go there. It's not the world's longest shovel, but it is enough shovel that you should be able to dig, of course, small, medium holes. And I say that, but our military use these things to dig trenches. Not this exact one, but you get what I'm saying. And you can see right here, Nikita's digging in his nice wet back Texan yard, so you don't have to worry about that, right? Cool little option. I like that. So, nice little shovel, great little option. Put it away when you're done, and of course, use it again later. So, phenom. For those of you that like cooking meats, but you're never cooking for the same person, and let's go here. I like my meat medium. My kid likes it burnt. My wife likes it raw. Now, I don't mean raw. I just mean more medium than me, all right? Let's go there. Or gray or silver, however you call it. Having a meat thermometer that allows you to cook all three at once is a great idea. Now, ThermoPro TP25 can work up to about 650 degrees.
It's a
4-probe design, so you guys can do 4 pieces at once, which means you guys can do 4 different briskets at once if you wanted to and start at different times. Really up to you. Now you guys can make your own T-bone steaks at your own liking, or if you guys like those big tomahawk steaks and you guys want to cook it, meat thermometer will work. Cool part about this is it is full app controlled, so the device will sit next to wherever you're cooking it. It's going to have 4 probes with, of course, the fireproof wiring. Each probe is individually color-coded: gold, blue, black, and silver. Each one has, of course, the color links, and it's going to have a 4-screened temperature sensor. With that, you'll have app control, so you guys can pair it up to, of course, the wireless connection. And when you're connected up to that app control, it will send notifications to your phone, so you don't have to stay at the grill. You guys can walk inside and make your salads or whatever you really want to. It's got a bunch of presets in there for like beef, lamb, turkey, fish, veal, ground pork, ground beef, poultry, and pork itself. The doneness levels is going to be like rare, medium, medium well, and well done. I like mine medium. My wife likes hers medium rare. You see where I'm going with this. You guys can adjust it. For those people that like it well done, I don't know who you are. Weird. All right? Just weird, guys. Should not be eating leather. Now, smart alarm, full tracking, adjustments. It's going to give you guys probe 1 through probe 4. It also has temperatures for like inside there. It's going to have like recipes like, oh, somebody made a roast in here. They're going to give you the temperature inside the actual software to cook that roast, which is kind of cool. It's a great little option. So 4 probes, 4 adjustments, app controlled, set it up. Here's your screen. That screen's going to work well. And of course, I'm trying to hold the probe, but it didn't reset it. And once I hold it, it's going to start adjusting the temperature. You guys see 36 Celsius. Change it to Fahrenheit, and you guys can read Fahrenheit. Full app control. Ambient temperature is what the temperature of the oven is when you set the item in there. That's your ambient temperature. Then it's going to go into the meat and go into the oven, and then it's going to bring it up to temp. The moment it hits full temp, your food is done. You don't have to worry about it. I love that piece. Great little option. $46. That is worth having. Now we're going to be showing you guys a couple funny little coffee mugs.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you this really awesome coffee mug. It says, "Don't talk to me until this mug is empty," and that is perfect at encapsulating the feel that I have in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee. This thing is really awesome. It's made of premium high quality glass and has an amazing 13-ounce capacity, so you can get that good cup of joe in the morning and get your day off to a great start. This is perfect for anyone who is looking for a nice little fun mug to have in their home. And so if you are looking for something like this, something that will make you laugh, Witsy has definitely got you covered with this. Absolutely amazing. Don't talk to me.
So a nice little whimsical coffee mug for you guys, or if you need, here's another variation
Hey
as
everyone,
well.
Nikita with Dragon.
Now this, of course, is Mom. Thanks for sharing your DNA with me. We are now both awesome. It's a cool little idea. I like this little options. Nice little whimsical, cheap little mug. Great little gift idea for those of you that want to do a gift like this. Why not do it? Have fun and enjoy it, right? So, cool little option. I think it's a great little idea for this. Now, we're also going to show you guys, I think, the Dino Bros mini dinosaur figures. Dino Bros is kind of cool. If you guys have never seen Dino Bros, this is a cool idea.
Hey, we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Dino Bros. This is their actual keychain.
So right here, guys, are the Dino Bros mini chompers. And these are cool little toys and gifts for the kids. You're going to get a multi-varied pack inside this. With this, it's going to have, of course, multiple colors and variations for those of you. So you don't have to worry about the kids fighting over which one they want. They're going to come in these little glow-in-the-dark eggs. And these eggs are actually not that bad size. These would be great for like an Easter idea. Hide it in, of course, the grass. Let them find this one. And then, of course, they have a cool little keychain and toy that they can play with. And they can annoy you by trying to chomp your fingers and all of the other cool stuff. You have, of course, different variations of like a raptor, a mega tyrannosaurus, Yeah, I'm trying to forget the actual dinosaurs. It's a T-Rex, a Velociraptor, dinosaur fossil, and the Allosaurus, I think it was, which is just kind of cool. I like the idea. It's really, really amazing little piece. Now, look how bright and vibrant the blue variation of the Velociraptor is. It is definitely a beautifully bright little chomper. Like I said, they can chomp their fingers if they want to just by pressing the little head and bouncing around. Now, the cool part is this is just the blue variation. You have, of course, more variants of this. So you're going to see me down here trying to, of course, unpeel it with a not-so-safe knife because it wasn't sharp enough. And don't ever do it with an unsharp knife. Once you pop it open, you guys are going to be greeted with, of course, the red Allosaurus. Now, this is a really cool look version. Look how bright and vibrant that is. It's a great little option. Again, the guys got the little feet that can actually be positioned however you want them. And then, of course, the head that's going to allow it to come and chomp and chomp and chomp. Now, my favorite is definitely going to be the Velociraptor, but the fossil one is also very cool. Now, I think this next one is the T-Rex, if I can remember correctly. So, in a little bit, yeah, here's your T-Rex. So, you got your Rexy, And Rexy's just a standard Rexy, not super bright, not super vibrant, but red eyes. He's mad, he's angry. Well, like I said, my favorite's this one right here and the Velociraptor. Because this looks like a fossil, and the fossil's kind of cool looking. And again, eggs are glow in the dark, so you guys could do a hide and night too. But there's your, of course, fossil variation. And look, you move his feet. The feet are gonna go beep beep. We're gonna bite, bite, bite. Cool option. Now we're gonna be talking about some Geiger headsets and Geiger clippers. Funny part is I believe I have a set down here as well. So we have the Geiger clippers down here as well. These are going to be in 6 of them, but we're going to be showing you guys a set that I actually believe I just did not too long ago. Possibly still have these, didn't grab them out, but hey, let's show you guys this.
James here. Today we're taking a look at the Glocker professional hair clipper set and beard trimming set, guys.
Now, these are, of course, the Glaker hair clippers for men. Now, these are a large set. It's a dual piece set. You got the beard trimmer and, of course, the hair trimmer. You're going to get, of course, the cloth cape that covers you up while you're cutting people's hair and everything else in between. When you get inside, you're going to get the instruction manual. It's going to come with, of course, heads for the beard trimmer and heads for, of course, the regular hair trimmer. 2 charging cables because they're fully wireless and rechargeable. You should get about 5 hours of runtime off of full charge, which is great. Ultra sharp blades that are actually going to resharpen itself every so often as they move. Comes with, of course, the hair oil or the trimmer oil, which you guys need to put in this. Now, the beard trimmer guards, you're going to get a 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, or just base standard. You're also going to get, of course, multiple hair guards. You're going to get the 3/8, 1/4, 3/16, 1/8, and of course 1/16. You're going to get 1/2 inch, 5/8, I believe 3/4 and 7/8, and 1 inch. You're also going to get, of course, 2 tapers. Now the tapers are what's great because you guys can actually taper cut your hair, which is what most people want. You know, like nice, clean, tapered sides and everything. As in, for me, I just shave it bald. Your runtime is going to be about 240 minutes on the larger clipper, 90 minutes on the beard trimmer. You guys should be able to recharge them every so often without a problem. Would have loved to have seen, like, let's say, I'm going to go there. I would have loved to have seen a charging base instead of cords, but digital screen shows you guys the battery percentage left, adjustable clippers on top, guys. You guys can clean it. To fully clean it, guys, immerse it in like a clipper oil. I'll clean it out, or even a little bit of water. You guys can do that. Just don't soak the actual clippers. And there, of course, is your, of course, guards. They're gray in color, but you also get a beard lather or beard wiper to clear off the, the hair off your neck and stuff. Cool options. Of course, there's the hair trimmers and the cleaning cloths to help clean everything out. So good little piece, $41, will work well for a lot of different people. Now we also have the beard. I think this is just a beard trimmer up next. I'm not sure who did this. Oh, it's
Baker 70-piece all-in-one trimmer grooming kit. Now, this is a fantastic grooming kit, whether you have beards, your body hair. I tend to grow a little bit of neck hair that I need to trim. You could also use it to shave your head because it is that powerful. It is cordless, and some of my favorite things about this cordless trimmer is the fact that it charges via USB-C like other Glaker trimmers, which means you don't need a proprietary cable. The same USB cord, you could just charge both trimmers. Very, very solid, nice metal handle. This has a really, really good metal, solid feel to it. You, of course, turn it on very easily by pressing the button at the top here. And you, of course, would just do trimming like you would normally trimming. It comes with a tremendous amount of head attachments. And all you do is hold your thumb to the front here and kind of pop the tip off to pop the head off, right? Got your nose trimmer attachment here. Got your beard trimmer attachment here. So many different options. And again, just tremendous amount of options. You've got another beard trimmer. You've got a more kind of narrowed trimmer for specific areas. You can apply the heads to your various trimmers. You've got another beard trimmer here, which this one is used to control the length of your beard. Again, I cannot believe just how many pieces they included in this kit. It's pretty crazy how many pieces you get included in this kit. And you get this one here, which is kind of one that has like the teeth comb on it, and you just kind of like comb through and keep your beard so long. Now my beard is actually not long enough to leverage this one, but this is just an example if you want to keep your beard at a certain length. Just so many different attachments here. If you go into the regular head shaving attachment, like I said, you've got various lengths that you could use to trim to get you either your beard or your head hair to the right length that you want it. Charges via USB-C. If you're looking for an excellent 17-1 grooming kit, this is a fantastic cordless option. Portable, take it anywhere with you. Has a really, really nice solid feel to it. I really like the heaviness and weight to the handle as well. The button is real close to the top here. And like I said, just very quick to pop the heads on and off. If you need to do, do your nose hairs or your ear hairs, you got your little trimmer there for that. And it just works very well, very fast.
So right there, guys, little clipper, little nose trimmer, if you guys need. Now, I think we're going to show you guys a vibrating plate that's going to be kind of cool. This is the Life Pro. This is actually a really different styling of one.
Pro vibration plate exercise machine with waist level handlebar and magnetic acupoints. This is a great device for improving arm fitness. It's just really nice to hop on this machine, have the magnetic acupoints right here, as you can see, touch my feet. But it's really easy to just go ahead and try to get the settings right and adjust to, whatever's best for you. You can even use the little arm things here to get like a nice little workout in. Now, one thing that I will say is that no matter how tight you get the bar, when you turn the speed up to a certain point, it will shake and it will make a jiggle sound, but it is very stable and you don't have to worry about it breaking. What's also really cool is that it features a Bluetooth radio on it that you can connect your phone to and play music. So I'm going to let you guys listen to Hyper Potions right now. So as you can see there, you can adjust the volume, lower or higher, whether you want. And even when you're running
with that, guys, you get a vibrating exercise plate that's going to help work you out a little bit more than you normally would. Now, we have another variation of this, but from, of course, Tiscare. Now, this is a different variation that Justin did for us. And this is a cool one. This is a lot larger. It's going to allow for a little bit heavier people to stand on. It's going to have, of course, it's going to have those little adjusting straps. It's going to allow for the exercise. But it's going to allow you to adjust anywhere from 0 to 100, of course, in the speed of usage. Now, 5 preset programs, P1 through P5, 300-pound capacity, and manual adjustment from speeds. I think it's actually speed 1 to 120 on this one. 2 colors, black, and of course, I think it's a gray variation. Rope hooks on the bottom, suction cups so it slips. Nice strong motor, of course, and it has these magnetic acupuncture positionings for you, so you guys can actually do acupuncture, which is great. Now, magnetic acupuncture, it's going to allow you to do, let's say 20 minutes in one day exercise at home is like 30 minutes of swimming or 60 minutes of cycling and so on with this. And that's where it's kind of cool the way it works with it. Now, variations and placements is how you're also going to do with this. It comes with 1 vibration plate, 1 remote control, training rope, and of course, if you want, add elastic straps to your legs and the exercise, and it's going to allow it to do a little bit more. He's showing you guys how it just sits there, and he's going to show you guys the vibration and the speeds of vibration. And right there, you can see him sitting on there with his very, very beat up sock. And of course, now he's shaking himself into exercise. Now, it would be the same thing as you put your feet on there and you guys would do squats. If you squat on this, it's going to make the workout a lot more strenuous. This thing is an amazing little thing to work out with. I was actually supposed to be having one coming, but I don't know whatever happened to it. I was the only one on the team that has not even actually tried one of these personally. But you can see right here, he's trying to plank on it while vibrating and all of the other cool stuff. Tiscare, guys. Tiscare's got you covered for $89.99. That is a great option. Now, it is, of course, springtime, which means right around the corner is graduation time. Why not have a diploma? They really wrap, frame for your diploma. And this is actually a cool one I did. Wrap their stuff up good. Now, what you're going to see is they come with the hanger, guys. This hanger is good for hanging on the wall, just simple little 4 little prongs, and you're good to go. With this one, you do have the little metal prongs. These little prongs will have to be individually popped up, then set back down. And as you guys can see, it already has the, false degree in here with the black mat, then the gold mat around it. I love that look. It is very, very awesome. Then you have your wood frame. Guys, this is actually a great, great diploma frame. I mean, you can use it for more than diploma. You definitely could have picture on this, guys. Now, couple things. On the back, has the standard tabletop stand if you need it. If not, you do have the wall hangers. You can adjust those out right there. Or if you want to hang it this way, you have that adjustment too. Again, guys, you can make this as a picture frame or not picture frame. Now, this is full glass, so remember, you do have a glass piece in this, so be careful with that. That's why they really wrap it up very, very well. But if you guys need one, Up Simple's got you covered with their 11x14 diploma frame. Thanks for checking this video. So it's a cool little picture frame, guys, that you guys can put your diploma in if you need to at a great little price point. Now, I'm going to laugh because my kid started heating up food. She walks away, and it's going to go beep, beep, beep.
PJs or loungewear.
Now, up next, of course, is a Sheila video. And this is, of course, a really cool knitted waffle top pajama set that Sheila did.
And it's a 2-piece set, long sleeve top with a boat neck. The shorts are a little short.
And there's Sheila right
have
there.
Drawstrings and pockets.
Phil's not in here.
I really like to have pockets in my shorts or pants. They're a nice loose fit. They're comfortable. The top is a little more closely fitted. It's a really nice sort of a waffle knit. It comes in so many colors and different sizes. What a great gift for someone that would like to be comfortable.
Now remember, guys, this is only one size, one color. They have multiple colors and sizes, and it has pockets, Sheila says. Cool little option for those of you that need a little pajama set. You could check that one out. And it's not a bad price, $23, decently priced. Of course, my kid is eating the breakfast I finally made her. Next up is going to be some Sojo's small round classic Polaroid sunglasses. Now, we can actually talk about these. These are, of course, in brown and variation, but they're really cool. I like Sojo's. I've done so many pairs of Sojo's, it's crazy. Comes with the carrying bag, comes with the cleaning cloth, and comes with, of course, the glasses itself. Now, these are more like a tiger pattern, but we're showing you guys the brown variation in there. Pretty much the same glasses, just a slightly different variation on the actual frames. Now, with this, it's a tiger style strap with brown lenses, but you guys can get it with, of course, the black and gray, the amber tortoise and gray, which is great. You guys can also get, of course, with the, I think it's the tortoise and gradient brown, and they have some blue, greenish blue variations of screens, but they're polarized. Polarized means, guys, when the sun hits, it's going to polarize, and it's going to help protect your eyes. It's kind of cool the way these work, but it's the price point of these glasses. For the price point, you cannot go wrong with Sojo's. Sheila, how was that Disney trip you did? Sheila, you still down in Disney? Is Sheila in Disney not getting me anything? Sheila. I'm a size black and red. Black and red. You hear me right? Black and red lightsaber. Right? Just think about it. Right on. At least you're down there having fun. It's raining. I swapped my wheels out on my car yesterday, and all of a sudden it rains, and we're gonna get snow again. I knew better. At least I got an SUV, so I don't mind. Pool day. Not for me. All right, up next, guys, is going to be the East Oak 3-person outdoor patio swing. Probably
Well, we
Justin.
spent some time assembling the East Oak 3-person patio swing set, and it's actually really easy to follow with the instructions in the box as well. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you set up these big frames on the side, and then you attach the various crossbars to it. Now, it just takes 2 people because it is almost impossible to set up with one person because somebody has to hold the frames up while the other person assists. So here is after the final assembly where you just simply attach it on. We haven't put the canopy on yet. I just wanted to test the sturdiness of the frames in case I need to tweak something or adjust something before we put the canopy on. And as you can see, it holds my weight pretty well, and I'm only one person, and this can hold 3 of my weight on it. With the canopy cover on, the canopy really stretches tight. So the canopy is the hardest part to put on because it takes you to really stretch it over and then lock it into place. But you can adjust the canopy to basically adjust up or down to block out the sun. But the canopy was the hardest part to put on, believe it or not. Everything else was really easy. The canopy, just because you have to stretch it over the frame, was actually the hardest part to put on. But it was fairly easy to do. It has this little pole you put in the center that's kind of arched so that it arches the canopy up. Again, my son tested it. I tested it. We were on at the same time. My dogs jumped on it with us. It's just a fantastic, stable 3-person patio chair. It swings really well, has just nice, no squeaking to it, no noises. It doesn't rock. It's very solid. It's very stable. I was very happy with it. I spent a lot of time
Universal
on it over the
Studios.
weekend.
What?
It rained several
No
times, and then
way.
because
Guys, this is a cool little outdoor swing with, of course, a shade cover. Perfect for the backyard, front porch, your deck, wherever you really want to put it. Set it up, have fun. Now remember, you're going to have to put it together. It comes in a box. Up next is the Bedsure XL Elevated Cooling Dog Bed Cot.
What's up, guys? My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this.
I really don't need this because we can talk about it. This is, of course, needs to be put together. It's a metal frame, kind of like you're putting your tent together, right? But it's actually a really nice piece because it's raised up off of the ground, which means it's going to allow for cooling for the dogs to get airflow underneath. This is, of course, the XL size. They have all the way down to, I believe, a small variation as well for you in like 10 different color patterns. Now, it is an 8-inch lift, so 8 inches off the ground, which means nice airflow through it. Breathable fabric, which means, guys, if the dogs are wet, the water will easily clean up. Anti-scratch and anti-chew, but let's be honest, your dog's going to find a way no matter what. Just saying it now. Now, it comes in, I think, about 14 pieces. It does take 4 screws when you guys need to put it together. And, of course, the fabric that comes apart. It's an easily well set up piece, and he's going to show you guys with a nice little doggy on there. Doesn't have to be just for the dogs, though. You guys can get it for the cats. Let's go there. Your cat might enjoy this. Your cat actually might enjoy this. Now, right here, it's off the ground. You guys can see the lift. You guys can see the fabric. When you move around, he's showing you guys, but then, of course, the dogs are like, what's this? Oh, there's a bed. Oh, okay. Throw me a pillow on there, sir. Look at him. Look at that big chunky boy. It's like, all right, I'll just sit here and look pretty. Am I supposed to lay on this? I'm sorry, this is just a stepping stone, sir. So right there, Bedshure's got you covered if you need. Now we have another product up next. This is going to be from Snail X. This is a shiatsu foot massager with heat. You heard me right, with heat. It's going to be a James video. It's probably going to be a James video. Let's see. James video.
Product, guys. This is from Snail X. This is their new foot massager. Now, it's also more than just a foot massager.
That's an old video.
You can use it for your back or your legs.
That is an old video.
Where you want to lay.
We don't need the sound. It's an older video because it is, of course, the black PC, and that's how I know it's an older video. And the roof's not fixed. Guys, this is Snail X heated massaging foot massager that's going to sit on the ground. It's got a cover that can come over it and actually protect it, and it's a washable cover. So you guys, if your foot's on there and you're using the heated massage, you don't have to worry about the sweat coming through your... Now, that's actually kind of cool. Now, with this multiple points of massaging, when you connect it up with the massaging balls that are on this, you have 6 massaging balls on each side of this. You have, of course, multiple modes of heating. You have 6 massaging heads, 18 massaging nodules, gentle heating and bidirectional massage the way it works. Toe press without bending over. You guys can turn it on with pressing your toe to the buttons if you really wanted to, or you guys can just press it by your hands. Let's go there. Now the speed button's going to go low speed, medium speed, high speed. Your heat button's high or low. Should get up to temperature in approximately about 5 to 6 seconds, which is decent for this. It's raised lip off of the ground, so you don't have to worry about it. And of course, has that beautiful piece. Technically, you guys can use it for your calves of your legs or the backs. You just set it up on the couch and do this. Now, you're going to see right there the cover. I didn't put the cover on, but you guys can put the cover on. And there, of course, I'm using my toe to turn it on and power it on because they're showing you guys the toe can actually access this. We're going to set this up on speed. You guys can see the nodule balls rotating because the speed is on. We can turn the heat off or on low. That's up to you. Now heat is completely off and then heat's on. It shows red. Put your feet on there and watch it massage and roll around the bottom of your feet. It's a great little product that works really, really, really well. Phenomenal idea with this one. And a washable cover. Can't go wrong with that. So that, of course, is the last product I have for you guys today. The Snail X Shiatsu Massager. Now, that is our deal stream for today. I will be back probably tomorrow with another stream, of course, like always. Tomorrow's Friday. Possibly on a different social media. We'll see. Might pop back up over here as well. So, Sheila, have fun at, of course, Universal Studios and Pool Day. Hopefully you have fun. Enjoy it. And guys, I'm going to go enjoy the rain. I'll miss tomorrow. It's all good. It's all good. I came on kind of early today, too, trying to, hit some pages, but we're having. I'm going to go and try and get some stuff done. That's all I'm going to do. Just try and get some stuff done. All right, I'll talk to you guys all later. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next show. Later, Sheila. Bye.